r/entitled parents. Mother forced me to be fat. A bit of context, my parents have been divorced since I was 8, and it was a nasty divorce. My mother was awarded custody, unfortunately. So this begins about 2 years after the divorce and continues till I was about 13. My mother, who was still angry that she couldn't live in the big house anymore, she spent all her money partying and not paying the mortgage. So even though it wasn't my fault, she kinda took it out on me. We moved when I started middle school, and I wanted to add bang to my schedule. As a kid, I was always outgoing and willing to try something new. I played soccer, and my dad was the assistant coach. My mom convinced me that band would take up all my free time away from playing soccer, and that I had to pick one. Even though I was really good at soccer, being one of the best in my age group, I wanted to try something new. I figured if I didn't like band, then I could quit and go back to soccer. I liked band and sadly never went back to soccer, even though I missed it. Part 1 of my mother's plan was complete. My mother then started to feed me fatty foods that tasted amazing, but definitely are not good for you. Mexican twice a week, hamburger helper, cookies, cakes, and fast food all the time. A kid's dream, right? I started to gain weight, a lot of weight. I gained at least 50 pounds, which may not seem like much, but I was a tiny little string bean with muscle. Needless to say, 50 pounds was not flattering on me. I didn't really care, since I was living the life. Now at this point, my mother was a heavy drinker and liked to talk when tipsy. My mom started saying mean things to me, saying I was fat and ugly. I asked her why she would say that to me, and she just laughed and said she made me that way. So here it goes. She admitted to feeding me fatty foods just to make me fat. That she wasn't getting anything for my face. I had bad acne, so that I would look like a witch. She had purposely gone out to eat in public so everyone could watch me eat like a pig. I was so hurt and confused. All I asked was why. She then ranted to me that since I was growing into such a beautiful girl and had that attention grabbing hair, I have bright red hair, that no one was paying attention to her anymore. Plus she was tired looking at my dad's mini-me. The next day my mother had no idea what she had admitted to and wondered why I was upset. Less than a year, I said I was moving in with my dad. TN law says that at 12, the child gets a say in custody matters, and so I left her. She no longer got the $1,500 in child support my dad was paying and was pissed. There went her drinking money. Unfortunately, even as an adult, the mental scars my mother left on me hasn't left me unscathed. I'm still heavy, not obese, but about 20 pounds overweight. I have confidence issues and am extremely self-conscious. However, I'm now married and have a husband that loves me no matter what and tells me how beautiful I'm every day. I'm recovering mentally every day. Edit. My dad was not the best parent either, just the lesser of two evils. Him and my stepmom regularly disregarded my depression and anxiety and belittled me over it. When I was his precious little all-star, I was his princess. When I was frumpy and depressed, I was clamoring for attention, had no reason to be depressed or anxious. My father is not the hero of my story.